day 2 on this aggressive cut. Well, officially day 2, but we've probably been on it for about 4 days, 5 days. It's going good so far. I feel good. Seem to be sleeping better in an aggressive cut, which is kind of interesting. Didn't think it was going to have that effect, to be honest. But right now I'm setting at 665 calories and 62 grams of protein, 75 grams of carbs, and 13 grams of fat. So today's going to be an active rest day again. So my my allergies are like super bad right now. That's the only problem, is I have really bad, super bad allergies. So I went from seasonal depression to seasonal allergies. But so today's gonna be today's gonna be an active rest day. So I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna do light intensity cardio. So that's gonna be walking on a treadmill at like a 2 speed, maybe 6 to 10 incline, just depending on how I feel. I don't want it too taxing on my legs and my calves and my ankle. And then pretty much just stretching, foam roller, kind of like a recovery type thing to it. And that's pretty much it. So with these active rest days, that's how they will be, is where I'll just do light intensity cardio, stretching, and all that stuff, and just really just trying to get the muscles to recover better. I will so I've already done 30 minutes cardio this morning, and then this next cardio session will be another 30 minutes, so that'll be a total hour for the day. Right now, I mean, it depends. If I feel like I can do more later, I'll do more, but I don't know. I don't see myself doing more than an hour today, so I think just the 30-minute session fasted, and then the 30-minute now, and that's probably enough cardio for the day. Don't think I'm going to do any more cardio than that. Just, I guess it depends on how many steps I get in for the day. You want like at least 15,000 steps, 10 to 15,000 steps as well. So if it's more of a day where I haven't been able to walk around very much, then I might go do some more cardio just to get my steps up. But like I said, low intensity, just walking. That's the best for your fat loss, is mix low intensity cardio excuse me, with a calorie deficit, and that is how you'll lose fat quickly. And well, I guess it depends on how much of a calorie deficit you are in, but just mixing the two, you'll see consistent weight loss over time. And then you always got to adjust your calories when you lose the weight. You have to go back, re-enter your numbers, and try to find your deficit again. So it's a process, right? It takes a while. But feeling good on this, I haven't had really any crazy cravings. I haven't like want to go freaking crazy on food, other than seeing the new Crumble lineup this week, because it's all like Lucky Charms themed and like St. Patrick's theme, and it looks pretty good. It looks like a really good lineup. But if someone ends up getting it, I might have just a tiny little piece of each one just to try it. But this is where the discipline is going to have to really come into play, because I know if I have just a little bit of it, I'm going to want to eat a lot of it. So I might just back off and not try any of it, just because I don't want to ruin my progress, right? So it's like, if I'm on this aggressive cut, right, and one day I go over a lot, maybe in 3 weeks that won't make a big difference. But if I do that in the next like couple days to week, it'll ruin all my hard progress of being in an aggressive cut. So then it would make the aggressive cut worthless and pointless. And then you kind of just get stuck in like a cycle with it, right? So that is not what we want to do. So we might have to just say, looks like a great lineup for Crumble, but we're just not going to have it. We have goals. We want to be really leaned out by summer. So we got to start hitting it hard now. So this is the time to really lock in. If you've been saying, I've been kind of slacking off, like let's be honest, I've been halfway locked in, right? But now it's totally time to fully lock in. That's my fault, right? And I wanted to take things slow, but I was taking things too slow. But what's so getting back kind of on topic there, it's like it's time to freaking lock in. If you started January 1st and you've been kind of like back and forth with it, this is the time to actually freaking lock in, and you gotta freaking lock in, man. You gotta lock in right now, and you gotta start going really hard if you want to be leaned out by summer. And it depends on how much fat you have to lose. You might not even be leaned out by summer, because summer is only like 98 days away now. So you might not be leaned by summer if you have a lot to lose. But but yeah. So excuse me, like my allergies are just so bad, and I need to maybe up my medicine, my allergy medicine or something. But it's enough talking for right now. I'm gonna get into the gym and get started, and I'll catch up with you guys later when whatever else I'm doing, maybe dinner, or I don't know. We'll just kind of go with the flow, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Okay, so it is towards the end of day 2. Now I'm confused. It's at the end of the day 2 of this aggressive cut. We did pretty well. We've only had 1,768, and we went to 238 grams of protein. Excuse me. So that is really good. I'm just not really hungry, not really feeling good, and a lot of that's just because of the stress of everything going on, and trying to explain to everyone what happened to my nephew, and we're starting to get funeral arrangements and all this stuff that's going on all kind of at once. So today I didn't really do much cardio, so I did a lot of just like running. Let me see if we can get this light looking better. Maybe that looks better. I did a lot of just like running around and getting stuff done. So I did do I think it was 30 minutes. Well, 30 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes after, or when we went to the gym, it was 15 or 30 minutes. I can't remember. So not very much total today, maybe just 45 minutes total. I'm going to say I didn't really keep track. I just was so busy on my phone. I didn't even record anything else. So this went from car talk to straight to car talk. So I apologize, but it's just going to be, these next couple days are going to be really rough, or next couple weeks at least, until the funeral happens and all that stuff. That's just how it's going to be, unfortunately. I'm stressing out so much that I'm actually breaking out a lot. So, but I don't know, man. It's just a sad situation. It just really sucks. But I'm going to try to do the best I can, juggling, staying in a deficit, hitting the gym, doing cardio, recording, editing, all that stuff. I'm going to try to do the best that I can the next couple weeks, but a lot of these videos are going to be a lot of just talking. So not a whole lot of cool recording and editing. So I'm sorry about that, but I just don't have time to put a whole lot of effort into it. I'm going to try the best I can though. But so today was just actually just a full-on rest day when you really think about it. And that's pretty good. I probably really needed it. My system's just feeling a little bit off, everything, just with everything going on, and just the lack of calories and all that stuff. I don't know. It just probably was better to just take a full-on rest day like I kind of did. I mean, 45-minute light intensity cardio, to my body, that's a freaking rest day because of how hard we've been going lately. Tomorrow we'll hit legs though. So I got to time it though pretty crazy. So I got to get my dad to a few appointments, and then I got to get my hot sister to a few appointments. And then I got to be on the phone talking to people and getting some more stuff sorted out for my nephew's stuff. So, and I'm starting to, I don't know if this is a good thing or bad thing. Yeah, I've been upset, since we lost him and sad and everything, but watching him pass away a couple times and they bring him back to life, and it was rough to see, but then also it's I'm getting numb to this. Like, I'm getting used to it. It's becoming the normal thing, and it's just such a weird feeling. It's just like, I don't know if it's because I can handle these things better. Before, I would binge eat, I would go crazy on junk food, I would shut down and just like sink into video games, not talk to anyone. And now I'm doing healthy habits, right? Going to the gym, staying in the routine, eating healthy, communicating with people. Just like, I don't know. It's just so weird this time, and grief is such a weird thing, and I've never griefed in this way, and it's very weird. It's a very weird feeling. I can't really explain it. It's like you start becoming used to the pain. You start becoming used to seeing people pass away, and it just starts becoming normal, right? During COVID, that really changed me some, seeing people die in a lot of horrible ways when I worked in the hospital, and then I've seen like a 5-month-old baby pass away, and seen a lot of horrible things. I was a witness to a triple homicide in downtown Denver, and like, I don't know, it's just becoming, the traumatic events are just not becoming that very traumatic anymore, and it's just like, what's next? It's just a weird place, and it's a weird thing to explain. And I know this is off topic for like weight loss and all this, but my page is also about mental health, right? So it's good to talk about these mental health things and talk about things we can do, right? And this is kind of going into that, right? So, like, my mental health is, I'm stressed out, but I'm doing way better than what I thought I would be doing. And a lot of that's because I'm staying on track with the calories, because I know that's what Dante would want. I'm, still going to the gym. I'm still doing all these things, and I have a support system with like a therapist and all this stuff, So it's like, and then two, I think one thing that's been helping is meeting a lot of new people that Dante always talked about. He had all these amazing friends that he would tell me about, but I've never met them. And now I'm meeting them and seeing, like, my gosh, I'm getting like hundreds of people donating to his thing, and everyone's like sharing how much he meant to them. And I'm pretty sure he had like 5 or 6 girlfriends. Like, I'm gonna be honest, we might have some drama at the funeral. I don't know what one's the real girlfriend. But yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's been really heartwarming to see how many people loved him and how much of an impact he made on a lot of people's lives. And I'm so thankful for all those people, and I'm so thankful that I get to meet him now. It's like, it sucks it's in this situation, right? But it's weird. Me and Dante were super close, but then also, you know what I mean? He did tell me a lot of things, but then he also didn't want to disappoint me. Even though I sat there and told him, you can never disappoint me. I'll always be here for you no matter what. Even if you do the most horriblest crime or horriblest thing you could ever do, like, I'm gonna be there to support you, and like, you're gonna be held accountable. But I'm gonna be there to try to support you in every step that I can do to help you become a better person, or, you know what I mean. And before he went to sober living, I told him, I was like, man, I can't, if I could do it for you, I would do it for you. And this goes out for anything, right? It goes for weight loss, it goes for drug addiction, alcohol. It's like people who love you would do the hard work for you if we could do it, but we can't. Just like with weight loss, I wish I could go and help my sister lose the weight that she wants to lose, but it doesn't work that way. I wish I could have put all the hard work in for my nephew so he wouldn't been addicted to drugs anymore. But it's like, I just can't. And I had this conversation with him, like, dude, you can't put in the work for me to lose weight, and I can't put in the work for you to kick your addiction. It sucks. It really does. And I was like, you have to be the one to do it. And he was finally doing it. And I think that's what hurts the most. And this last 6 months was like probably the happiest he's ever been. And just really sucks. But just then, I'm going to talk about this a little bit more. Just back in my days, we could have done some stuff, right? We could have went out, partied, done some hardcore stuff, and not really worried. Now, you can't even do the small, littlest stuff because you just don't know if there's fentanyl in it. And it's not worth it. It is not freaking worth chancing it. That doctor told me they've been having so many people in there dying from a drug overdose that they did not know fentanyl was in that drug. Even with like basic marijuana. They were like, they got some edibles, it had fentanyl in it, and they overdosed because of the fentanyl. We still don't know if that's official because he did cold turkey some medicine that he wasn't supposed to, but we'll get the autopsy soon. But this, and why I'm talking about this, right, it's because this goes hand in hand with mental health, like, and what my page is about. It's like, I wish I could do the work for you guys. I wish I could come and do the things for you guys, but I can't. But what I could do is show you guys what I'm doing, and I can try to help you guys get there. I can try to help you guys lose the weight. I can try to help you guys get better mentally, better physically. And that's why I want to be open on this channel about if I'm going to be using BPC 157, if I'm going to be using TB 500, whatever I'm using, I want to be honest on this channel so that you guys can follow as well. But, gosh, we already been talking for 10 minutes. This video is going to do horrible because it's just a talk fest. But thank you guys again for all the love and support on all these videos and the subscribers that are subbing. Thank you guys so freaking much. And if you're not already subscribed, please do. This says like 90% of my people keep returning to watch my videos, but they're not subscribed. So, but that's okay. But I'm going to get some bed. I'm going to get to bed. I got to be up early and then put this video together and go get some stuff done. But tomorrow for day 3 is going to be leg day. So we'll hit a hard leg day. And then we'll keep going. And then I'm thinking we might do the cycle we've been doing, but on the 4th, after the 4th day, take 2 rest days and then re-hit the cycle again. I don't know yet. We'll see. Or we might go to an upper and lower split during this cutting phase. I don't know. We'll see. Because I love hitting the gym every freaking day, man. So it's really hard for me to stay away from the gym. It's really hard. But yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys tomorrow for lakes.